Thank you, everyone, for joining this talk. This is our first in this year from Silicon Valley Quantum Computing Group. And I am really, really thankful to Dr. Jayakumar for talking about such a critical topic, how to start a quantum computing career path. I'm sure this topic is very near and dear to a lot of people, and uh, people would really listen to his advice. About me, I am a director in a healthcare company in the US called Kaiser Permanente. My work is predominantly focusing these days on developing digital twins and long-term models and strategies now, no longer COVID, but in general for influenza-like illness. And I do a lot of data science work as well. Prior to this, I was head of ad products for a couple of startups in the Bay Area. And then I worked as a senior associate in a consulting company, Sapient. I'm the author of the books Intelligent Governance and Medical Image Processing with Deep Learning. I think the medical image processing has become outdated now with all the new changes coming up, but the intelligent governance is pretty much on the spot given the things going on right now. I have my co-host, Divya. She is a volunteer. She manages me with the back-end processing as well as developing all the surveys, which I will be sharing with you. She's loves programming in Python. She already did this qubit by qubit, and she is part of some of the model UN and other things as well. Moving quickly, I'm going to talk about Dr. Jayakumar. Dr. Jayakumar I have been following you for quite some time. I've been reading your posts as well, and you are inspiration for everyone. Especially, I mean, you are already a mentor, but the kind of work that you are doing, I saw some research papers as well, and the appointments as well that you have in different IEEE quantum computing conferences is very, very impressive. And I think this entire community of people would really love to listen from you and understand what we should do in charting our career path in the quantum era. With that, I mean, the agenda is pretty straightforward today. It's just first is the talk, and then we'll open up for Q&A, and we'll take it from there. Okay. With that, Dr. Jayakumar, I am going to I'm going to stop sharing and give you access to go ahead and start sharing. Okay.
Thank you so much for nice introduction. I'm very happy to be here. Good day all. This is Jayakumar. Today's topic is about how to start a quantum computing career path. So I started my journey in this domain before 3 years by an accident. So my area of research is cloud computing. So where I did multimodal biometric searching in multimedia University, Malaysia. That is my PhD topic about. By an accident, I watched a quantum video which is released by Google. Okay, so in that video, Google claimed quantum supremacy. So that is inspiration for me to build in this new era or new domain, which is very, very exciting. So until 35 years, I never got excited about computer science field, which is very, very new to me. So every one of us, we are evolving in very new era. Okay, so I decided to learn this subject domain. So the best way to learn anything is through teaching. So basically, I'm from academic background. I am working in universities. So I started to teach to students to gain knowledge, to gain insight. Okay, whenever if you're going to teach someone, you have more responsibility. You need to prepare a lot. You need to prepare a lot. Okay, that is the basic point. So I applied IBM Quantum Educator, which is a honorary post provided by IBM. So there is a program. So if any lecturer, teacher, they want to start teaching domain, teaching career in quantum, they can go for this program. Okay. The basic requirement of this program, you need to create a website with your host institute. Then you need to upload your syllabus, curriculum, and how many students participated, enrolled. All those information you need to provide, and they will call for an interview. If you clear the interview, they will provide this IBM Quantum Educator post. Again, this is a non-paid honorary post. They will give each and every information and support how to teach and how to deliver your contents. So this is how I started. Okay. So for past 3 years, I'm teaching this course in university level. So this is my background. I am also very new and beginner. Second, I apply for IBM Qiskit honorary post. Again, it is a non-paid honorary post provided by IBM. Okay. So there are 500 Qiskit advocates across the globe. From India, particularly 110 people. 100 people, 110 people who got this post, and one I among them. So next, for complete this, we need to do IBM certified associate developer level. So we need to clear a global certification which is provided by IBM Quantum. So quantum is very new domain, and very limited competitors are there. If you are looking very technological giants like IBM, like Google, Microsoft, and Amazon, when compared to all these competitor, only IBM is offering most of the free education, most of the free stuff, more frequently and more open. So I'm always, I can check. uh, yes. So I'm more and more fonded to open source. Open source means everybody can participate. By community, it will get volunteer options. It will grow. Okay, I will give you a timeline examples of how I grew in past 3 years. So the first step, I applied for IBM Quantum Educator. Then I keep on looking for challenges. Okay, so each and every year, IBM Quantum will provide challenges. These challenges will contain industry pressing problems, which are very, very targeted, very, very intensive. So, which are highlighting problems where industry facing so much of difficulty. Okay. So these challenges are open to anyone, students above 18 years, educator, people working in industry, they can enroll themselves. And these challenges contains problem statements along with tutorials, how to solve. To solve those challenges, they will guide you in each and every step. They won't say the direct answer, but they will give clue. Okay. So you can have a peer learning. You can have a peer learning about how to groom yourself, how to get a strong knowledge about the domain. So this is very basic example. So I invite everyone to participate in challenges to have a strong basic foundations. So the second point I want to highlight, each and every year, IBM Quantum offering summer school, which is about 2 weeks course. And these 2 weeks, if you are able to attend online, you can attend. Otherwise, they will give pre-recorded video for your login. Okay, so almost 5,000 to 6,000 people are able to appear for this summer school. Okay, but the registration is very competitive. Around million people will apply for this summer school. Only they will get a chance for 5,000, 6,000. Okay, we should be very prepared. We need to follow their LinkedIn pages. IBM Quantum have their own LinkedIn page, and we need to follow those pages. So I will put alarm because I reside in India. Sometimes they will release in US time. So we should be very eager, and we should make a network and friend within this circle. So they will help us. So after you enrolled in quantum challenges and summer school, if you are able to successfully complete, they will provide these digital badges to prove your commitments. Okay. So more and more, if you try to collect these digital badges, it will help you to get free voucher. So if you look all these competitor, only IBM providing certification in this domain. So no other company so far they are providing a professional level, industry level standard certification. Only IBM providing. Okay. So I want to highlight this certification. This certification is little tough. If you are dedicated, you can clear within 4 months. I appeared for this certificate for 4 times. I cleared this certificate in my fourth attempt. Where in case of my students, they cleared in first attempt. Okay, so more and more it is like how much you are able to focus, how much you are able to dedicate, because students are more and more interested, focused, they are free from all responsibility when compared to professionals and professors. Okay, so I invite students to target for this certification. It will give a wide recognition. Suppose if you clear this certification, it will give a greater chance to get hired, to get internship. Okay, so this certificate requires 73% of percentile, and this exam will take for 1.5 hours. So more and more you need to do mental calculation and mental visualization. Okay, this is about the testing purpose of this exam. Okay, you are not allowed to use tools, and you are not able to allow the paper works, because mathematical work you need to do little calculation. Everything you need to practice in your mind, you need to visualize. Okay, which is little challenging, not entirely challenging, I will say. Once if you completed this certification, then you can go for Qiskit Advocate post. Again, this is a honorary post provided by IBM. Across the globe, there are about 500 Qiskit advocates. Okay. So Qiskit, I want to mention, Qiskit is a framework developed by IBM Quantum, which stands for Quantum Information Science Toolkit. So using this toolkit, using this software framework, we are able to access the simulator, and we are able to access the real-time IBM quantum systems for learning purpose, to do research purpose. Okay, so I am one of the Qiskit advocate from Indian community. So it almost took me 1.5 years. For some people, it will take 3 years. For some people, it will take 6 months. So how much you are dedicated, how much you are focused, that much fast you are able to achieve this advocate post. So what is the criteria for this advocate post? You need to clear the certification first. Then you should be a contributor, a voluntary contributor for this community. And what I like IBM Qiskit is about open to all domain, open to all people. So not particularly for coder and developer. If you are very good at design, if you are a very good designer, okay, you can contribute to IBM Qiskit by designing a poster, by designing infographic, by creating a video. Okay, if you are good at music, you can compose a song and you can promote the software, and you can create awareness among the quantum beginners, enthusiasts. So multiple ways to contribute. And if you are good at people management, you can create a quantum club. Okay, so you can create an awareness camps. So each and every activity can be counted for your contribution. So one condition is you need to clear this certification. Then you need to do two more contribution, open contribution for this community. So make an evidence for this and apply for this post. After clearing your certification, they will recognize you. They will include in that premium club. Okay. So whatever they're going to develop, whatever they're going to release, they will give first-hand information to Qiskit Advocate. Okay. They will. You can have a privilege form. So this is what I can say. So after completing Qiskit Advocate post, you can go for internship. So each and every year they are conducting internship program twice a year. Okay, so I completed 3 months project before 1 year. So many beautiful mentors will be there, researchers, developers, scientists who are working in IBM quantum field. They will guide you. Okay, so they will propose some problems, and if you are like about those problem. If you are interested, you can approach them, you can form a team. Okay. Otherwise, if you have a problem, you can propose to that community. If problem is work, if the mentors are interested towards your problem, they will come to you. So it is bilateral. Okay, it is not restricted. It is not a one way, it is two way. Fine. So after completing 3 months internship, if you are able to successfully complete your project, you can showcase your project in IBM Qiskit website. They will showcase, and by that project, companies will approach you. So it is not only about IBM Quantum. Each and every company involving Quantum, they will approach you. Okay. So once you completed 3 months internship, you can go for Qiskit Advocate Mentor post. So if you are very good at managing people or completing project, your mentor will support you for this post. Okay. So I supported by my previous mentor before 6 months. I able to get 3 students from US. They completed one project. So within 3 months, they are able to complete project. They are able to showcase and they are able to publish paper. So this is how you can groom from IBM content. Okay. So once you completed these, then you can look for basic courses. So basic courses anybody can do at any time. Courses like basics of quantum information, quantum safe encryption essentials, business foundation, cryptography, variational algorithm design. All these are free courses provided by IBM Quantum Network. Okay, anybody can enroll and anybody can complete this course at any point of time. So it is not time bound. So whenever you found time, you can invest and you can shape your career. So I suggest basics of quantum information is very beginner level course. You can target. So any other question up to this slide? Sanjay, is that clear to you? Yeah, yeah, thank you. So this is the pathway I drafted. If you are a student, you can aim for certification first. Then you can go for internship. So I used a few images from this beautiful document, The Story of Quantum Computing, which is an illustrated guide created by Miss Geeta Jali Venkatraman. She working as a illustrator at ThoughtWorks, UK. So I got her permission. I made these images into a animatable PPT because more and more people like to stick to animation kind of thing. We are dealing with beginners. We need to stay focused and we need to attract people and we need to engage throughout the course. So this is very challenging in quantum. Okay. So I use this method. So if you are looking at research aspects, quantum will widely classified into 4 domains. One is quantum computing, sensing, quantum communication, and simulation. Okay. For a beginners, I will say the basic definition of quantum computer. Okay. So quantum computer is a machine that performs calculation based on laws of quantum mechanics, which is the governing principle for particles at atomic scale. So whatever we are doing calculation in classical computer, which is entirely different from quantum computer. Okay. In classical, most of the time we are using flow of electron. If you are able to control flow of electron, you are able to store your data, you are able to calculate your performance. Okay. But in quantum, we are using subatomic particle to store your data, to compute your data, which is very, very different. For an example, in quantum, we are using electrons to store your data instead of flow of electrons. Okay. Basically, fundamentally, it is different. Entirely, it is different approach. So, how to compare this revolution in computation and technology with the classical method? I will show you. So, in initial days, we have wooden torch and we will light it up. to have that ambience. Okay, so this will take lot of energy and lot of strategy to control it, okay, which is very very difficult to maintain. If you compare candle, which is very easy, the sole purpose to have a luminance, okay, when compared to torch, candle is most efficient, very efficient. But in some situation you are not able to control your candle outside of your environment. If there is a heavy wind blow, so this will get affected. But when case of gas lamp, okay, which is very very safe, and you can carry itself to anywhere, and you are able to control inside, and you are able to save it from outside environment. So the purpose is same, but how it is evolved, that much of efficiency are you able to get it. Okay, with less energy you're going to get for longer time. The purpose is same, burning. Okay, same. So this is going to get a revolution using electric, where in case so much of efficient. So before 30 years we are using this electric bulb. Okay, so think about the fluorescent bulb. Entirely it is 100 times efficient, more efficient when compared to electric bulb. Okay, same way if you're looking at semiconductor like LED, which is 1,000 times efficient when compared to normal torch. So this is how you can compare your evolution from abacus to quantum computer. Okay, so new approaches, completely different principles, allow the technology to evolve and revolve. Okay, so quantum computer is, it is like a new era, where we need to find new workforce by providing education with quantum mechanics. So this is what I am doing, I focus to do. Okay, so I want to educate more and more people to create new workforce. So without workforce, company cannot grow with their vision, company cannot go with quantum computers. So it needs humongous audience in the sense of students to create a new workforce. So classical computer basically works on bits, binary digits. Obviously, we'll say on and off. Where in case of quantum, it is a quantum bit. At the same time, the electron can represent zero, as well as at the same time it can represent one. So within a single physical device, you are able to represent two value at the same time, which is not possible in classical. So this will give a simple idea about how quantum works. And if you are looking at three general areas of quantum, one is simulating quantum system, the other one is artificial intelligence, the third one is optimization problems. Okay. In near term, it will go to quantum simulation. It will involve with materials, petroleum, gas, drug discovery. And in longer term it will impact artificial intelligence. So whatever we try to do artificial intelligence in classical computing, so sooner and sooner it will change into quantum version. Okay, so quantum artificial intelligence will come, quantum machine learning will come, quantum optimization, quantum cryptography will come. So whatever we are doing right now in classical, each and everything will converges towards quantum. So this is basic idea. So quantum computer will let us do what we can do today. So this is highlighting point. So whatever restriction we have in classical computer, it will break most of these restriction by using quantum computers. Okay, so we'll quickly see how to create a quantum bits. So you can use multiple ways. Okay, you can use superconducting loops to create quantum bits, or you can use trapped ions, or you can use silicon quantum dots, multiple ways to create quantum computer. So each and everything have their own pros and own cons. Okay, so I'll share this slide, you just go through it, you'll get a basic idea how each and every architecture evolved. So this is not focus about today's topic. Okay, And I will tell you what quantum computer cannot do. Sometimes we need to distinguish between a real fact and myth. Okay, so quantum computer cannot solve all problem. So we will discuss what it can solve. So it cannot solve, it cannot check all possible parallel state. It is not possible in quantum computer, and quantum computer always needs some few tries before it concludes to conclusion. Okay, you cannot believe quantum computer always right answer. Sometimes it will generate right answer. Sometimes it will generate a wrong answer. Okay, you cannot depend quantum computer for all types of problem. This is what we will get it. Okay. So not all problems can be speed up. If you compare speed up between classical problem and quantum problem, I will give you a simple example. So before 4 years, Google took a very hard problem. Okay, they put in very powerful super computer, and that computer will take approximately 10,000 years to solve the problem. Okay, that much of very complex problem. Okay, they put the same problem in quantum computer and they got a result within 300 seconds. So this is what called quantum supremacy, where quantum computer can outperform classical computer. Okay, so not all problem quantum computer can efficiently solve. Some problems are still very difficult for quantum computer also. So we need to keep in our mind, quantum computer never going to replace classical one. It will coexist. So quantum computer and classical computer will coexist, which will complement each other. So most other people will think quantum computer going to replace. Never ever it will going to happen. Okay, always it will coexist, like brothers and sisters stand together. It will solve problem. And how quantum algorithm will get efficiency through achieve quantum parallelism. Okay, it will attain quantum parallelism by achieving efficiency in two things. So one thing, you need to choose your problem in right sense. You need to pick only the problems which are suitable for quantum computer. So how will you do? In some cases, we don't know how to solve classical problem. We need to do random guess. Okay, if your problem involving with random guess, you can go for quantum computation. If your problem involved with the combinations, if your problem involving combinations or permutations, you can go uh, quantum computing for those type of problems. Okay, take an example of doing addition. Doing addition, your classical computer will do very efficiently when compared to quantum computer. Take an example of prime factoring. Prime factoring can be efficiently solved by quantum computer when compared to classical computer. So we need to think which are the problems where classical computer efficiently solve. So prime factoring is one example where quantum can do better. Another example I can give you, random number generation. Okay, so random number generation, classical computer cannot do. Classical computer only generates pseudo random number. Okay, but in case of quantum, it will generate true random number. So likewise, there are multiple problems, multiple domain. We need to search. Is that clear, Vivek?
Actually, I was asking the other way around. What are the problems which quantum computer cannot solve?
Uh, uh, Beyond NP hard problem.
Okay.
Even
Yes.
some NP hard problem we cannot solve. So we need to pick wherever the random computation involves, wherever the random guessing involves, quantum computing is very suitable. Beyond NP, even quantum computer cannot solve.
Thank you.
Okay. So we need to manipulate probabilities. So each and every time quantum computer will solve a result in probabilistic manner. So we need to manipulate something. So sometimes we need to do some corrections and adjustment to get the right answer. Okay. So most of you know about superposition and entanglement. So I will leave this topic because our focus on carriers. So potential use cases of quantum computer, where we can see drug research, drug discovery, okay, which is very, very time consuming in classical approach, and invention of efficient batteries and solar cells, and material science. So this is very, very broad. This is truly multidisciplinary. So whichever background you are coming from, you can contribute to quantum computation in some way. Okay, this is what I want to highlight. Okay, so in case of encryption, cryptography, okay, there is a new science evolved in quantum cryptography. So in quantum cryptography, okay, so you can do simulation of quantum mechanics, which is not possible in classical computer. Okay, for few science experiments you can do, and you can solve optimization problem very efficiently when compared to classical computer. Okay, again it is dependable, debatable. We need to do analysis. Not all problem fits in quantum, few problem. And machine learning, which is very, very dynamic field, what we are doing machine learning in classical, we can do in quantum. And quantum internet, so whatever we are using classical internet, sooner or later it will converge into quantum version. Not every people going to use quantum internet. Okay, it is like a premium. So maybe government institute or very top level technological giants, they may have their own quantum version. Okay, and what is the next? I will discuss because in later session, because we are dealing with carrier, I will discuss later. So what is the next hype? What is the next hype? Uh, People from EC, Triple E, physics background, they can focus on hardware part. Most of the person are required for building quantum machines. Okay, so if we are involving with device physics or solid physics, and you can look for a hardware domain, you can help to build quantum hardwares, which is very, very basic and highly demanding. And you can go for noise tolerance, and you can go for error correction. If you are good at error correction, you have potential carrier in quantum. And in future, it will evolve quantum teleportation. So far we are able to teleport information from one point to another point. In future, we are able to teleport materials also. Maybe it look like sci-fi, but possibilities are there. And what I discussed in previous, it will generate true random numbers. So most of the application requires true random numbers, which is possible through quantum domain. So I will highlight what are the quantum carriers. You can you can find carriers at India, you can find carriers at international level, and carriers at IBM quantum. I will describe in few slides. So this is for Indian scenario. This is the few rules within India you can approach, and these are the institute and companies they will offer. Take an example of HCL, IIT Delhi, IIT Madras, IAC Bangalore. I frequently visit IAC Bangalore to know what they are doing. I visited two quantum labs. One is quantum sense lab. They have fabrication facility, and opposite to that, they have a quantum lab, which is for extraction. Okay, where they can do solid state researchers and device physics, electronics, and they have 5 qubit quantum computer. So basic level they have. Okay, as well as QPI, which is a spin-off from IAC Bangalore, and you can look IASER from Pune and Kolkata, which is very, very famous. Okay, so most of the time they are looking for masters, and a few companies they will hire bachelors also. So it's purely dependable. For a bachelor's, they will give internship, but if you completed masters, you can go for a full-time. Okay, so if we are talking about masters in India, IAC is offering MTech in quantum, and DRDO in Pune, they are offering MTech in quantum, and Indian Institute of Space in Thiruvananthapuram, they are offering MTech in quantum. For to get admission in all those institutes, you need to clear GATE exam. That is the prerequisite. So they will hire people from different domain. So take an example of MTech in quantum IAC. They will recruit 2 people from computer science, 2 from mechanical, 2 from triple E, 2 from ECE. So domain wise, they will recruit students. So you can feel it truly multidisciplinary in quantum. And packages are very lucrative. You can get very good packages within India, even in abroad. Okay. So the carriers dual with quantum algorithm software point of view and hardware point of view. So I will share this slide with Taposh. He will share with each one of you. And this is the scenario at US if you are looking for US post. So if you complete masters, you can guarantee secure your post in quantum. But if you do PhD, you can have more and more advantage. Okay. So specifically, I will highlight what are the career roles in IBM quantum. So if you want to study, you can focus these subjects. So anyone from physics, maths, computer science, electrical engineering, computer engineering, mechanical, they are highly related to quantum. So not only limited to this, even chemistry, people from chemistry also, they are in demand. Okay. So if you are looking for research, quantum computational theory, if you are a theoretical physicist, you can go for quantum computing theory, error correction, quantum algorithms, and device, what I previously mentioned, quantum applications, hardware, optimal control. If you are from control engineering, you have a lot of scope in quantum because more and more we need to control devices. So material sciences, this is what I want to highlight. People from material science are very much in high demand in quantum domain. Okay, so we need to build devices first. For that, we need to invent efficient materials. Okay, so people from cryogenic engine also science, they also require, and this is for software. So you can see a wide range of software requirements. System software, firm, architecture, if you are involving with scientific programming, if you know Python, C++ and their binding, you are in demand. Compiler design, user experience. So each and every domain, department, they can get hired in quantum. So if you know a little bit, company will literally adapt you, they will groom you according to their demand. Okay. So again, this is about hardware domain. So what I mentioned before, so micro fabrication, people from nano, they are in demand. And if you know packaging, okay, microelectronics, microwave circuit engineering, mechanical engineering, thermal engineering. So you can see a very broad perspective. So people from all domain, all department are welcomed in this quantum domain. Okay. So this is the glance I took from this slide. I can share with you, you can go through it, and you can groom according to your interest, according to your taste. So this is very generic. I cannot particularly able to talk a particular domain. Okay, what I am talking in this um, presentation is very generic. So being a Qiskit advocate, I want to say how it is architect and how you can learn yourself. So Qiskit is a software framework which is designed for quantum information science toolkit. And what you can use for Qiskit to design, to do research. So this is the basic idea. Okay. So people from multiple domain, they can do. People who are involved in scientific research, they can look for Qiskit nature. So this is more and more about physics, chemistry, and drug design. If people from finance, they can look for Qiskit finance to simulate a model to predict the stock market, to create portfolio optimization. They can look for quantum finance. Okay. If you are interested in machine learning, you can look for Qiskit machine learning tutorial. They have packages. Using this, you can convert the classical machine learning algorithm into quantum version. Again, it is limited. Okay. If you are interested in hardware design, you can go for Qiskit metal. So this toolkit used to design hardware, quantum hardware. Okay, you can design for quantum hardware, you can design quantum circuit in physical sense. Fine. So Qiskit is dedicated for three important aspects. One for research. If you're a researcher, this will be very good for you because there are limited amount of research opportunities available in this domain. Okay, IBM is one of the pioneer. And if you go for development, if you are looking for software approach, you can go for Qiskit, which is very, very easy. If you know Python, you can easily connect with Qiskit. Okay. So within a day, you are able to program in Qiskit, quantum circuit. Okay. For learning, for beginners, it is very easy approach. Everything is documented over here. When you compare Microsoft, when you compare Google, when you compare Amazon, okay. So IBM Quantum have very good documentation work, especially in quantum domain. Okay. You have very good website. You have very good website called Qiskit Learning, where you can find multiple documentation. So since the launch of 2017, Qiskit enabled 1,400 research papers. Okay, so this is not updated. This is updated in 2022. Now, if you're looking at, maybe it crossed 2,500. Right? So that much of active research evolved around Qiskit. So more and more people are using it. More and more it will get strengthened. More and more it become authentic. So you can prefer this IBM Qiskit for your research. And this is the scenario. It contains multiple platforms. Okay. So Qiskit and IBM systems are widely adapted by its competitor also. Even in Microsoft, you can access quantum system, IBM quantum system. From Amazon, you are able to access IBM quantum system. So this is the beauty. Even their competitors, they are using IBM. Okay. So if you know Qiskit, you can run in any one of these frameworks, irrespective of their competition. Okay. Even NVIDIA, they are accessing IBM quantum system. You can access through web API. So this is what I told, Qiskit metal, especially dedicated for designing quantum device and design. Okay. So there are a lot of tutorials are there, a lot of papers are there. People are keep on improving this toolkit. So this is very necessary to build a real-time system. Okay. So this is the roadmap. Maybe you listen lot of times in presentation from IBM Quantum. This year we able to expect 1,386 qubit. Okay, this is what IBM promised this year. Maybe we'll expect. So Qiskit nature, again, this is for physics and chemistry to simulate, finance to predict stock market, optimization problem. Already we discussed all those stuff. Okay. So quantum ecosystem is very good because it is open source. Anybody can contribute, very vibrant community. Okay. They have very good textbook. If you go to textbook, each and everything is organized. Now I think it is integrated to your account. So each and every year they are providing more and more challenges. More and more challenges, if you are participating, more and more knowledge you can gain easily. So it is a peer learning. So most of the learners will learn with you, they will help you. Okay. To learn something, we need peers. They will motivate us. So this is what I talked in previous slide, global summer school. Okay. So I expect more and more Qiskit advocate. If you are become volunteer, you will gain a lot. Okay. So these are the other learning tools. If you go to Qiskit website, you will get a lot. And they have dedicated YouTube channel, Qiskit YouTube channel, where you can find lot of playlist. So you can watch summer school, you can learn how to code, each and everything they give periodical wise, categorical wise. So you can do self-learning. You can do self-paced learning, okay, which is very freedom. So these are the reference I took from. I will share this slide to you.
Nice. Thank you. Really, really appreciate Dr. Jayakumar for walking us through all this immense, rich information. I think we should open up for a couple of questions. Um, Anybody is interested in asking questions? I know you answered a lot of questions um, during the session, but anybody has some questions that you are interested in? Okay, I see Partha is the first one to raise the hand. Partha, go ahead.
Am I audible?
Yes, you
Yeah,
are.
audible, yes.
Thank you, sir. It was a really very nice presentation, and I'm benefited by this. So actually, my question is right now, error-free quantum computation is goal. Like we are yet to achieve that because
Yes.
we are going to make fault-tolerant quantum computers. So my question is, sir, like if at all I am interested to pursue my career in finance optimization using quantum computing, so
Okay.
is it a viable career to choose? Because let's say if in near future, we do not materialize a error-free or fault-tolerant quantum system, then like what will be the future? Like will it depend on hardware or like is it just a software thing? Just can you please explain?
We need to depend on hardware because the software we are running in classical, which is not efficient. So whatever we are simulating in a software using classical computer, which is not sufficient. You cannot simulate quantum in classical. That is the problem. That is why we are moving towards quantum. So if we compare last 5 years, there is tremendous growth in quantum hardware. So if we are talking about error correction or fault tolerance, we improved a lot. So whatever they are doing from 1970, they are able to achieve before 10 years. So the acceleration of growth is very, very faster in this particular short duration of time. Within 5 years, we have seen a very solid growth. So definitely we are able to achieve quantum free hardware. If we are not able to achieve, at least we try to reduce error. So that is what they are trying to do. So anyhow, we are able to build quantum computer maybe after 20 years. Okay, after 20 years, these errors could be reduced to a very low level. So this is the question. When we going to build, it depends upon how we are preparing right now. So if more and more students, more and more volunteers are involving in this domain, it will accelerate. So definitely we will achieve quantum goal within 30 years. I hope so.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Jayakumar, one question for you, sir, is I know we are currently, would you say we are currently beyond the NISC area or we are still in the NISC area?
Still in NISC, sir. Still in NISC.
Still in
To
NISC.
cross NISC, at least it needs 20 years.
And what is the number of qubits you will say that is needed to cross NISC?
Across they have million qubits. IBM target is million qubits.
Million. Okay.
So to create one logical qubit, they need at least 1,000 physical qubit. So building physical qubit is very difficult. To achieve error-free one logical qubit, they need 1,000 physical qubit. So everywhere challenge is there. That is why companies are pumping so much of content, so much of free resource. If they are not offering free, nobody will come forward.
Yeah. No,
they need people.
That's true.
They need people.
They need.
Rather than we need them, they need us more.
They need us. One other thought that might relate from a career standpoint to people is there are two really school of thoughts, and correct me if I'm not correct there. One is the annealing aspect of it, where D-Wave and some of the companies first started. And then there is technology that people use. I would like to hear your thoughts on how annealing typically has a lot of qubits as opposed to the gates, right? Any thoughts you have on what people should focus on? I mean, I know IBM went on a gate mindset initially.
Okay. Even if you are looking at IBM, they have different kind of hardware architecture. They are not focusing on single hardware architecture. Even they are in confusion. They don't know which technology will sustainable. Yeah. They are testing on it. They are keep on testing on it. Each and every company, they have different kind of hardware because they need to invest. Because we are dealing with nature. We don't know how nature actually acting. We don't know that system. We try to know that. So that is why if somebody want to expert in quantum, they cannot claim themselves expert. Because they don't know entire nature. We try to reveal nature itself.
Yeah, you remind me of Feynman, right? I mean, yeah, it's famous.
Because studying quantum also like a quicksand. People don't know where they're going to lose. Yeah. So we need to focus. We need to pick a small topic and we need to stick to it. So later on we can change, but we need to pick and we need to focus. If people want to start quantum, they will get madness after some point of time. They don't know where to start. Yeah. Not only for students, even for researchers, developers, scientists, everybody have their own confusion. I can say a simple example. 4 blind persons try to know about an elephant. So according to where they are touching, their perception, they will get little information. So everybody try to know about quantum in this way. Yeah. Very difficult to explain in single word or single definition.
Oh, totally agree. And I think you gave a very comprehensive overview. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you
so much. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.